Yeah, we went ahead and got it. Rust-Oleum elastomeric roof coating. So it was on clearance at Walmart, and I've heard some very good reviews on this thing. And then this exterior satin paint, I wasn't going to get paint, but it was on clearance for $3.50. Can't go wrong there. So, bammo, $3.50. And then this was on clearance for 20 bucks. Usual price is 40. And these were the last two, so we got lucky. Yep, we got lucky on that. So, just hit the table. We are going to start. Let me see. We're going to start. Hair looking like. I had a rough day, guys. I had a rough day. It's just been a rough week. So we'll put the phone over there. My phone's controlling the GoPro, by the way, so I'm kind of like getting used to. I should do like the real vloggers do. Let me put the phone next to the screen so I can see what this looks like. Okay, so it's this side. I'm going bald. No, I'm not. Damn, am I going bald? Is that a bald spot? Sure feel it. Anyway, so that stuff was on sale. Or clearance, I mean, and I definitely had to. It was concerning me because even though it doesn't rain often in Texas, but when it rains, it rains. So let me see if I can put you guys up here. Yeah. Let me move this. Let me move that root beer out of the way. So now we can start with the painting inside. I have a sander, like a little block sander. I have a couple block sanders, so I'm gonna block sand everything down real good. Satin. I want a lot of the stuff in here white. So that's gonna be coming here soon. I'm gonna start painting tomorrow. And then the roof is supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain tonight. I'm hoping it doesn't. But if it does, I'm gonna have to wait on the roof. I got it all tarped up, so I let the RV sit without a tarp for. I got it about a week, 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, and I wanted to dry out. So it did dry out. When I got it, everything was kind of wet inside, or it smelled like a wet raccoon. But now the smell is gone, so I know everything's dried up pretty good. And I hate for it to get wet again. So I tarped everything up. I got a big old. This RV is only 26 foot. So I got a tarp at Walmart. That's more than enough for it. So it just doesn't get wet again. So there's a little bit of woodwork that I have to do, like that part right there. And then a little part right here in the front, right above the bed in the cabin, which is no big deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock it out. and hopefully get this thing to look different, because it looks very used. And remember, guys, I don't have the money to um to do an all out correct rebuild, and I don't have the time, because I want to be driving this by 3 more months. In 3 more months, this thing has to be running and dependable. So, with the way my money's coming in, it's going to take me that long to be able to afford, a new carburetor and another battery. And luckily, the tires are okay. They're actually new. They're about 2-3 years old, I think the date was on them, and they still have the tits on the tires are good. It needs front brakes, so stuff like that, it's gonna take a little bit, and I'm giving myself about 3 months to be able to knock that stuff out. I started the RV. Don't ever do what I'm about to tell you guys. Don't ever do this. I got greedy. Yesterday I fixed all the interior lights, and everything now is working the way it should, and I was happy. Turn signals, brakes, everything. Like y'all already know, I already said this on the other video. So I was happy, and I got brave. So I still have to clean the gas tank. So I have the carburetor disconnected from the fuel line. Well, yesterday when I got all the lights fixed, or the day before yesterday, that was yesterday, I got all the lights fixed, and I said, okay, I want to hear it run. So I went and I got my big old 5-gallon gas can that had been sitting. I didn't know it was sitting in the sun for a little bit, so it blew up. I didn't know. So I grabbed the gas can, just a jerry can, the metal jerry cans. When they blow up, you really can't tell because they're metal, so they don't expand like a plastic jug would. I held the gas can over my carburetor, and I pressed the nipple back, and when I pressed the nipple back, it went, and I mean, it shot what I now think is about half a gallon of gas all over the top of the engine. So I said, being the mechanic that I am and the hard head that I am, I said, we'll just wait a few minutes for that gas to dry off the top of the engine. No problem. And when I thought it was dry, I turned the key. Well, the RV caught fire because I had a backfire. I'm 5'8", and the fireball was taller than me, and then the flames were about to my shoulder. The whole top of the engine was on fire. I have 4 fire extinguishers. I couldn't find one. I ran by them about 4 or 5 times. And at this point, I'm panicking. So my garden hose is only 30 feet away. I grabbed my garden hose and I turned the faucet all the way on, only to find out that the garden hose was disconnected. At that point, black smoke is billowing out the side of the open door on the RV. Just black smoke, and it hit me. I just lost my project. I just lost what I've been dreaming. This is my dream. I just lost it. And I remember dropping the hose because it was disconnected from the house. And something, a voice in my head said, get up, connect that hose. That fire is waiting on you. So I don't know how I was able to bend over as quick as possible, connect the hose, open it, and I came back in and turned the fire off. The good thing is a 440 Dodge of this year has 3 vacuum lines. That's the only thing that burned. The 3 vacuum lines. And that's what was actually making the black billowy smoke, is the vacuum, the rubber, you know, they're like a weird rubber. They needed to be changed anyway, so now it gives me a reason to change them. Thank God that I didn't give up, because I was at that point. And the funny thing is, I'm running back and forth, and I'm running past 4 fire extinguishers. There are 2 fire extinguishers within reach. Oh well, guys, that was my I wish I would have got it on video, but unfortunately I can't. With the way that I do the videos, I can't video and work at the same time. I'm kind of like not at that point yet. But as soon as I get some tripods and things of that nature, I got a GoPro 7 Silver. So thanks to my wife, you know, she's a big help, and she's been helping me through this whole thing. We are struggling to make our dreams come true before we get too sick and not able to do, you know, these types of things. So anyway, I'll check you guys later. I'll upload this video here shortly, and you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Wish you all the best. Like and subscribe. Please, I need subscribers on my channel. I'm kind of struggling with that a little bit, but you know, here we're chipping away. We're chipping away little by little. We're chipping away, and that's about as close as a fist that I can make with this hand. It just feels like a robot. Another video will explain to you why that is. Much love, guys.